IMA does have an annual student case competition. And so thinking kind of with regards to that and connecting it, that's why we're partnering up with the Troesh Center and Entrepreneurship, and as well as with DECA, to give our students more practice with that.
So, all right. Hello, everyone. My name is Colin Ermine. I'm the president of UNLV Collegiate DECA. And Collegiate DECA, the official line is that we prepare emerging leaders and entrepreneurs in marketing, finance, hospitality, management. However, I like to think of UNLV DECA as the premier professional development organization. We do a lot of things in leadership, community service, a lot of things just to get people more comfortable in themselves and branching out into their community and helping out others and being better leaders.
Thank you. So I'm just kind of introduced what the pitch competition is. So basically the pitch competition, there is 2 different tracks. The first one is individual, or you can do it as a team of 2. It's limited to 2 students. And you're basically going to present an idea. If you have a business idea or some sort of business plan or anything that you've thought about in the past that you've developed, then that's the track that you would compete in. The second track is lead student organizations. So as we all know, we all may be a part of some sort of club or student organizations. Student organizations are allowed to compete in the second track, and we're going to put the requirements for each one. As opposed to the individual track, lead student organizations don't have to present some sort of business idea or anything like that. They're kind of selling their organization for money. And that's kind of the idea, and Colin will tell us more about that. Oh, just kidding, I will. So here's the requirements for track 1. So students must have a minimum of a 2.5 GPA. You must be a current UNLV student, which I hope all of you are, and no more than 2 people, as I mentioned. No more than 2 people can compete in a team. You are more than welcome to compete individually. However, if you want to find a partner, you can find a partner, but no more than 2 people can present.
And on the lead student organization side, we have basically, your members don't have to be a member of the lead student of the lead business school as long as they're a member of your organization. And essentially just 2 members of your organization can pitch your organization to the judges and participate in the program.
And so here are the different criterias that judges are going to be looking at. So the first one is, how creative is the idea? How marketable is the idea, and why should we invest in you, basically? And we're going to go over the time limit and the different requirements to apply, but that's for the individual team group case. And
then once again, on the lead student side, the 3 questions that you'll be answering in your pitch is, what is the purpose of your student organization? What are you proud of? And how will you use the funds to, improve your organization?
And so in order to help prepare you guys and give you a little bit of guidance, and we provided an optional workshop for all of you. It's called Pitch Perfect. And if you guys have taken Business 321 or know Professor Brett Detken, she's really great with helping you perfect your presentations or perfect how you utilize your time in a presentation. So she will go over how to engage the audience and all that information on Wednesday, March 5th, 2021 from 5 to 5:45 p.m. And again, you can RSVP for this event through Startup Tree.
And here is the timeline. So today you're here, yay. So today's the info session, which is happening right now. After that, it's gonna be Marcel's workshop, which she just mentioned, that Pitch Perfect. Then our qualifying round, submissions are due Monday, March 22nd, which is right after spring break. So you have that spring break to kind of work on it and finalize what you're gonna turn in. And we're gonna go over the different aspects that we're expecting for that first qualifying round. After that, finalists will be pitching on April. That's when we'll have the big pitch comp to select the finalists to be a part of that, and then the winners will be announced that day. We're gonna have 3 separate judges, and again, the winner will be announced. Virtual pitch day. I confuse that. So finalists are announced on Friday, April 9th. You'll get an email if you made it to the final round. And then you have 2 weeks from there to prepare for the virtual pitch day. And again, winners will be announced that same day.
Awesome. So for the qualifying round, basically how you do it is you will be submitting a up to 3-minute elevator pitch in form of a video, an MP4 format. And so basically you'll submit that video and then you'll have a Google form that you can fill out to summarize your idea in less than 300 words, and then basically provide any general information about, the pitch and what's going on and about you. So like your info and whatnot. And you'll be getting this Google form by the end of the week. We'll be sending out an email. And so those people who are interested, who signed up on the link tree, you'll be getting this information.
Yes. And so as we mentioned, so this is for the day of the pitch. A finalist will have 3 minutes maximum, and this is for the individual or team track. So you're going to have 3 minutes to present, no more than 5 slides. And again, no more than 2 people per team. Those are the requirements for that track 1. Track 2, student organizations, you guys get 5 minutes to present your ideas. A maximum of 7 slides, no more than 7 slides, and only 2 members can represent your student organization. You can have 1 person if you'd like, but no more than 2.
And on the prize for competing, so on that final day, when we, do the final competition, we'll be competing on both tracks, track 1 and track 2 individually on each side. We'll get up to $500. So first place will win $500 on both the individual and in the lead student organization side. And then the same goes for second place of $250 and then third place for $100.
Yes. And then the competition is going to be held through Remo. If you haven't already learned what it is, I know they hosted Employers Night there and the Lee Business School graduation. But it's basically a virtual platform. We'll be providing the link for those people and our judges. And it's going to be, again, Friday, April 29th. And it's going to be from 4 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. And if you're a finalist, again, an email is going to be sent to you 2 weeks prior to that. So you'll get 2 weeks to perfect your pitch and come up with your slides.
Thank you, Colin and Ingrid, for all that information. This is all the contact information for Ingrid's email, Colin's email, and then also the Troesh Center. So if you had any questions, you can send it to any one of these 3, and we will get back to you about the pitch competition. And that is all the information that we have to share with you today. We will send out the slide deck and also the Google form by the end of this week to everyone who has RSVP'd for this event. And if you guys have any questions or like concerns, you can go ahead and unmute yourself and share it now, but I'll stop sharing my screen.
So in terms of like the organizations in group 1, so the $500 just goes to that organization completely?
That's correct. If you're competing as a Lee Business School organization, you're competing to earn the money for your student organization. For the individual one, you're competing for yourself. You're presenting your own business idea. And so that money goes to you directly. Any other questions?
Somebody has their hand raised.
Yes, it's me, Jean-Lionel. I have a question. Actually, my business partner, he goes to another law school. Is it fine, or it has to be told UNLV?
Oh, so they don't go to the UNLV law school, is what you're saying?
No, he doesn't go. No, I'm the only one at Boyd.
Gotcha. Marcel?
We would, I think, with our criteria, we did say it was all UNLV students. We're not really sure how the process would work in terms of money, like giving money to a non-UNLV student. So I think what we would do is contact.
I would say if you want to work with him, like if he wants to work with you, but you would have to do the pitch on your own.
Okay.
Pitch you must present on your own. Only UNLV students are allowed to present.
Okay.
The money will only be presented to you, and then it's up to you if you want to split it with him who contributed.
If I win with, I'll gladly split
Yeah.
it.
But you would be presenting on your own. And
Okay.
then Alex, I see you ask, is there a separate track for graduate students in the MBA program? There is not. Everybody is in that same track one. If you're competing individually, undergrad and grad students are all track one.
Marcel, I had a question. So this is Nadine. I'm the program manager at the Troesh Center. So with the events, with the items you're sending out to this group who RSVP, the Google Sheet and the presentation, they can forward it to their colleagues who could not attend, correct?
Yes, I will send out the I will send the presentation in in an email, but also I recorded this session. So in the case that you guys have any other additional questions or they have the same questions as the people who asked it today, they can have that too.
And then there was one more question that came up is, so a grad student could partner up with an undergrad. That is correct. You can partner up with an undergrad student as long as they're UNLV students and it's less than 2 people, only 2 people, but yes. And again, they could be from a different college. Like if they're from College of Engineering or biology major or whatever, for whatever reason, like that works. That's fine as long as they're a UNLV student. Awesome. Any other questions? And again, this is just the info session. If Marcel's gonna send out the information, but if you want to forward it to other people, I know there's some people here from like the Global Entrepreneurship Experience program, and if you guys want to send it to other people in your cohort or other cohorts, that would be great. The only thing is everybody must submit their first submission is due right after spring break. That's the only thing. After that deadline, it's locked. It's done.
And I also in the chat put the Startup Tree account link. So if you guys want to sign up for the Pitch Perfect workshop, or if you didn't RSVP and if you didn't RSVP for this event and you like somehow got the Zoom information, just message me your email so that I can make sure to get you all the slide deck and the Google form, because I will be sending that out by the end of the week.
Thanks, guys. Any other questions? You're all good? Are you all gonna participate, present your idea? You should.
Hopefully.
I might do the individual track. Who knows? It'll be a surprise.
That's good. All right.
All right. Well, thank you guys all for your time. And that is it. That is it. Let us know if you have any questions, if we can help with anything else. But again, the presentation will be sent out to you. If you have any questions with regards to the Google form, let us know. And again, that's due April 22nd. 22nd?
The Google form?
Yeah.
Oh, the Google form is due not April 20th, it's March, or let me just make sure of the date. Qualifying round is March 22nd.
Yeah.
March 22nd. I've been saying April this time.
By 11:59.
Yeah.
March. Through March. So you have time. You have like a whole month to figure out $1 million idea. All right. Well, thanks, guys. And then, yeah, you're an IMA. They'll be rounded up, so you're all good.
Thank you, everyone.
Annie, well, last question. Annie said, if you submit early and want to refine it, can you resubmit? Yeah, I feel like, yes, I would just say, well,
just look at your final
qualifying round. Yeah, because there's a qualifying round, that's when we'll have all the submissions reviewed after the deadline. So as long as, if you do submit again, just make sure to send us an email that you resubmitted, and then we'll refer to your most recent submission. Cool. Well, if you have any other questions, feel free. Like, I'm putting the contact information is in the slide deck as well, and you can email any one of us to ask any more questions that you may have. But thank you all for coming tonight. We hope you have a safe and stress-free rest of your week. Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.